Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Windbound. Another game that I stumbled across on Steam and thought looked really cool, and then I stuck it on my wish list and completely forgot about it until it went on sale for like $2. I played it a little bit on my own to see exactly how it was, and I likes it. I really likes it. And that said, that is now said. That said, it is said. That's just the way it works now. Endless mode, I ain't going endless. Survival, I would rather do survivalist, but there's a few caveats there. The big problem being that it sends you back to chapter 1 upon death. And when you're recording for a YouTube series and that sort of thing happens, it is wildly inconvenient. So we're going adventurer mode for the purpose of not losing any and all progress I make if I die. I've gotten a feel for how the combat works, but there are some things that I ain't exactly confident that I'd be able to beat, and knowing my stubborn ass, I'd throw myself at it and get myself killed. I take it sailing didn't work out for ya. Hi! Okay, hello. Somebody released the Kraken! And I got my ass tentacles slapped. How are you able to gasp like that when you're underwater? You'd be taking quite a bit of water straight into your lungs. And last time I checked, that ain't healthy. It ain't healthy to have water in your lungs. That's how you die. And I'm not a very big fan of drowning. So let's do our best to avoid that, shall we? Into the big swirly portal! Keep your sails perpendicular to the wind for the best results. Sounds nice. I figured sailing with the wind, like having the wind blow directly into the sail. I think that's what perpendicular means, actually. My point is stupid. Everything about me is stupid. The way I'm lying face down on the beach is stupid. Stop being unconscious. There you go. Now we're up and walking around. The Lost Islands. And we already got a knife, so we're not completely defenseless. Rocks. Rocks are plentiful and extremely versatile, born of the ocean's fiery heart, worn smooth by time's caress. That is how rocks work, apparently. They're birthed from the ocean, born from the ocean's big, stony baby cannon. And you can never have too many rocks. Always keep a rock on you. Grass. This thick, fibrous grass is surprisingly hardy. Through weaving, we'll learn the value of a burden shared. Indeed we do. And I can also make a grass rope now, but I probably ain't got enough grass for it now, do I? Yeah, I need another grass. I needs more of that grass, honey. We got to be all grassy if we're gonna go making any ropes out of that shit. And I think that's all I can find on this little island. Over here, however, there's more things. You can see my stamina's rapidly draining while I swim. But this rock will allow me to walk in place long enough to get my stamina back. There we don't go. I would prefer to stand on top of the rock. But fine, I'll just work on this one then. I will... Almost... Okay, there. Nah, we're not gonna go drowning. Ooh, fish. Get your fishy ass over here. There. Stabbed a fish. A skinned and gutted ocean trout, ready for the fire, can be eaten raw to stave off hunger, but its restorative effects are temporary. Our people fished before we knew what kind of people we would be. And apparently I can make oil now. That sounds useful. Oil sounds very useful. I know how to sprint, and so to make oil I need to take a hammer to a raw fish. And I ain't anywhere near being able to make a hammer just yet. That requires bits and pieces from animals we have yet to encounter. Yep, there we go. I need some grass, a stick, and a gore horn crest. Gore horns are big and mean, with horns to match the look of their menacing name. Because a name is just something that you look at. That is, if it is written down. Now, give me more than grass. I need all of the grass this island can muster. And probably even more. You can never have too much of that grass. Oh, look, a little meat creature. Yeah. Take that! There you go. Okay, no meat came out of ya. Blink frond. Soft and lightweight, these fronds are perfectly adapted for carving through the air. If you wish to master the bow, you must steal the sky's grace. So, they call feathers fronds now. Since when is that the case? I don't recall feathers ever being called fronds. Anywho, this looks interesting. And somebody's playing a banjo, annoyingly loud over there. Or so it would seem. There's a source of music over there, and I don't know who or what is doing it. Now, as for you, mysterious-looking artifact, I think I'm gonna steal ya. Yoinkus. Oh great, it's floating. And it's a paddle. Well, ain't that convenient? So, bumped my controller on the bottom of my desk, we got ourselves a paddle. Ore of the ancestors. An ornate, mysterious ore. Though ancient, it remains in perfect condition. Occasionally, it trembles in your hands as if something resides within. If faith was enough, there'd be no need for oars. So now that we've got a paddle, we can build a boat, and we can also go paddling people. Beating them over the head with a paddle, though that is not its intended purpose. And I'm pretty sure that's not a thing that we can do, either. The game wouldn't allow such barbaric paddling of people. We can't just smack people with paddles, that's just uncouth. Nobody gets a fine paddling these days. Rope, made from grass. A coiled rope contains both the ship's main sheet and the hangman's noose. Ah, so now we're hanging people. That's fine. I want to go executing people for infidelity, but now we've got the option is because we can make rope. And use some of that rope right here, make ourselves a nice grass sling, a simple sling of woven grass. While not the most refined of ranged weapons, it gets the job done. A cautious hunter keeps a stone in her pocket. Yes, I've got plenty of stone, and I need to make more rope. More rope made, and then we can make ourselves a nice little grass boat. And things are popping up on my screen that don't need to be popping up. Stupid ass notifications that I've sworn I had turned off. Just, hey, you got things happening on your PC. Anyway, boat. There you go. We got ourselves a nice grass boat. And ranged combat. We got this sling here. Charge it up and whip a rocket, people. I say people, but there's no people that we're fighting right here, right now. We just got some wild piggies. That's the deal here. That's a little one. I'm going for the big one. The Razorback. Take that, Razorback. Where are you going? Don't make me sling a rock at you. Oh, you're charging. That's not acceptable behavior. Hey, let me charge my stone all the way up before you go charging at me. Take that. There you go. Ah. Okay. So you gotta be holding either the left or right triggers before you go pressing A to dodge. I'll just knife ya. I got unlimited knifey power. And yeah, you're swinging your little piggy tusks at me. Hey, Rock. I kinda wanna pick that up, but I'm fighting for my life against a pig! There. We have successfully hunted. Ah, fuck. My inventory is full. That is problem. Well, if inventory be full, I'll just eat these berries. Munch. Munch. They really don't restore a whole lot. Skin. And the small raw meat, which I'm unfortunately gonna have to pass on. I just ain't got the space for it. Gotta make me a bag. Make me a nice little baggy bag, but I haven't found all the necessary materials. Yeet! Yeet that boat out to sea, and we'll just paddle our little asses over to this island here. And there's another fish. Though I'm not exactly in a position to be killing any fish. That water's a little too deep for me to get a solid footing to go knifing him. And I don't have anything for killing a fish while safely on my boat. Still, grass. It's always necessary to keep a full sack of grass. Now what we got up in this baby hole? The ocean's just full of baby holes. It's all over the place with these baby holes, and they happen to have a shell. Well, I've absorbed the shell into my boobs. The gyre widens, the hunter ensnares her prey. Don't know what a gyre is. This beautifully adorned shell resonates with a mysterious power, an arcane relic from a bygone era. Much can be learned of the door by examining the key. So that's one of 3 Nautilus keys. We got shell keys, 2 more of which need a finding. And none of them are on this island, except for the one that I already got. But I already got that one, so I don't need to go getting it again now, do I? Now, where did I leave my boat? There it is! Pillar of light over there, but I don't think we can do anything with that just yet. Anyway, you're in the sea. I'm gonna paddle my way over to this island, because it's nice and close. Close enough, anyway. And that's got some shininess over there. Real shininess. A real golden shine. Oh, and then the piano music kicks in. Look at me paddling my fucking grass-ass canoe. I feels like a natural Wind Waker playing person. Damn it, now I actually do want to play Wind Waker. Oh, look at the coral reef. That's a cool looking thing right there. Looks real nice. Nicey looky place. And what have we here? Grass. I see some things that I can pick up that would make a nice palm bag. Except I ain't got the damn inventory space. That continues to be a problem. I can do without these blink fronds if they were just not sitting on top of these palm fronds. The palm boys is what we need. Someone made a fucking jack-o'-lantern here. Okay. New blessing unlocked. Sea Witch's Cowl of Alchemy. Equipment of Blessing Shrine. Potions require fewer ingredients, are prepared faster, and have longer lasting effects. The ancestors spoke of ancient sea witches whose foul elixirs granted terrible strength and immortality. They never described them dressing like this. Neat. Didn't think I'd find that here. And again, lack of inventory space, but I did pick me up. I don't need no grass basket. Well, I can stick that on my boat for extra space. Oh, I need another rope. And some more of them palm fronds. Here I was thinking I already had everything I needed. But I don't. But I can find everything that I need. We're about to get ourselves a bag. More inventory space. Then I can start carrying sticks and stuff. And then I can do all the good things that I can do with a stick. That's a bag. More inventory for me. And let's just pick these blink fronds back up. I'll be needing those. And stick. Yeah, we gotta hit them sticks twice. A thin length of wood, the cornerstone of any survivalist's toolkit. True strength comes from knowing how to bend without breaking. And I can't chop that without an axe. And I can't get an axe without fighting a creature that I haven't come across yet, even when playing on my own. But we can make a fire. And with a fire, we can roast up that fish that I found. I'd also be able to roast up that meat that we left behind. But, as I said, we done left it behind. There we go, that fish will stave off hunger. What else can I make here? I need the gloom harrow jaw and some leather for that, and I can't make a leather just yet. I need more sticks to make a drying rack. And where's the weapons? There we go, I can make a stick spear. More range and pokey power than my knife. A crude weapon crafted from a sharpened stick. Hone your ambition to a razor edge and let it serve as your spear. That I will do. Pointy stick! Nobody can stand against the might of my pointy stick. And speaking of, there's another stick right here. I did have enough stick to go making a drying rack, but I felt that the stick spear was more important. More important than drying rack at the moment. And that fish ain't done cooking yet, but maybe it'll be done cooking in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.